That was really pretty. Before we started streaming, I said to Bernie, "Let's just play a little bit because we're doing some different stuff today. Just play a little bit. Let's see what comes out." And that's what started coming out. And I was like, "Wow, that's really, really cool. I like that. We got to remember that piece." Did you like it, Stero? Yeah. What about the rest of you? Did you like that piece? That was one of those on the spot improvs again. It had a different tone to it, a different touch.
Yeah.
Different sound.
Poetic.
Yeah, poetic. Ooh. There we go. So, welcome everybody. Today we are going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to give you a little bit of history as to why we're doing something. I hear you, Diane. Well, hopefully everybody, the docs, figure out what the story is and what need be done. Lots of advances in science, that's for sure. So anyway, this is why we're doing what we're doing today. We're going to try to come up with a little bit of a more detailed schedule over the next few streams and hopefully be able to stick to it. And the reason being is that those of you that haven't been here before, or those of you that are not aware, Bernie had triple bypass surgery 6 weeks ago. And what is, even if you don't know who, okay, after the streams and like the day after, he's been really, really, really tired. So we decided that our normal streams used to be 4 to 6 hours. What we did now was for the most part, reduced it down to 2 to 2.5 hours. And that's still a little bit too much. So we've got to try to incorporate a little bit of the music, a little bit of the song requests, and then something additional so that he's not boasting all of his energy into just the stream and then being basically incapacitated the rest of the day up until now. So that's the reason why we're going to try to put in some additions and give him a little bit of a break. So what we're doing today is piano and poetry. And those of you that may not know, our very dear friend, Mr. Stero, who's with us in chat right now and is with us very often, is a lyricist and a poet. Hiya there, Herb. And he's written a few books, one of which I have at my hands right now. That's his book. And it's titled World versus Values. Rhymes of Life-Reducing Strife. So if you remember that title, and then you hear many of the poems that I'm going to be reading to you for like the next 45 minutes, 40 minutes or so, you'll see that they all have very much a similar connotation. The poems are about life. The poems are about situations that we all experience on a daily basis, regular life events, and how we can take those events and put them to better use. How we can take those events and, with some negativity, bring a positive light to the end of what the story may entail, to incorporate and encourage not such a blah ending to it, but insight, reflection, as I said before, positivity, goodness, learning from the negativity and bringing out something that's going to benefit everybody. So we're going to start with one of Stero's very, hiya there, Sol, favorite poems. And it's probably one of his favorite poems because it's very pertinent and very real life and very realistic to him, because it's all about a person who he knows. And I want you to feel free, Stero, to write in chat whatever you'd like to write. Tell us about this person. And then at the end of each poem, we'd love your feedback. And we'd love to hear what you take away from that poem. What does that poem mean to you? How do you interpret it? Gonna ask Bernie how he interprets it. And surely if I have anything more to say about it, I will. He sent me a whole list of some of his favorites, and I'm going to kind of pick and choose some of those, Stero, that really touched me. I was reading them on the treadmill today, and some of them really got to me intensely, so I want to make sure I get to those as well. Okay, no problem, G. All right, so the first one that we are going to read today is called Trapped, Kevin's Story. And when I was reading this, oh, thank you so much, Ozar. Welcome, everybody.
Wow, welcome.
While I was reading this, I really was very much able, as a nurse, of course, to relate to what this story is all about and the very, very intense message that is given throughout all of these words. So, it's called Trapped. Listen closely and tell us what you think. Here we go. Gazing at the ceiling all day while I'm in bed. My body shut down long ago, as did some parts inside my head. I can't speak much I cannot stand or do many things at all. I lay here with the TV on and bang my hand against the wall. Food often brought me happiness. I looked forward to being fed. But even that is gone right now. I need a feeding tube instead. The only times I do go out, I am going with my mother to the hospital where I am seen by one doctor or another. I travel in my wheelchair as many people pass by me. We may not know each other, but I can hear and I can see. It doesn't matter where we are in this great gigantic city. Whoever passes by my chair just looks at me with pity. Sometimes they talk about me, and that makes me feel quite gloomy. They don't treat me like a person. They never ever talk right to me. I'm a person. I have feelings. Yes, I know I'm handicapped. But if people don't accept me, then I'm worse than that. I'm trapped. I'm trapped here by my body. I'm trapped here by my brain. I'm trapped by people's ignorance. That is my biggest pain. I am a loving person. I don't wish my handicaps on you. But remember, if you see me soon, I am a person too. That is so incredibly deep,
God.
right? And I have to share with you what I was just seeing and feeling right now while I was reading this. And what I was feeling and what I was seeing is Bernie in that hospital bed. While he was trapped on a breathing machine, while he was trapped on chest tubes, while he was trapped in bed with a side rail up, while he was trapped in a Foley catheter, not being able to go to the bathroom. We take for granted so much. I guess it's a norm to just take for granted what you have until you realize how precious the so significant things that we take for granted in life are, until we just don't have it anymore. Until we can't jump out of bed. Oh, goodness gracious, it's 3 a.m. I gotta go take a pee. Okay, all right, okay, I'm getting up out of the bed. Instead of complaining about it, be grateful that you have the ability to get out of that bed and go to the bathroom and pee. What do you think, Bernie?
I was emotionally, how can I say it? This was such an emotional poem. Stero, that was so beautiful. And it makes you think. You make us think. You take us, your poetry takes us into a different level that most people would never even think about getting into.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
How about anybody else? G Master says, I always feel a need to convey an understanding that they have a hard life, but realize it could be patronizing. I think that, hi Andreas. Oh, that's sweet. Very
Oh,
sweet. We haven't
very
seen her in a while. She's so sweet. She used to send Bernie Facebook messages wishing him well.
Yeah.
Very, very, very sweet. You're shocked? Why are you shocked? What are you shocked about?
Silk.
Tell us what you're shocked about. It was a great poem, absolutely. Because sometimes, we just take things for granted. And, it's very, very easy to pass judgment. It's very easy to, look at somebody and have that look appear. Not that we intentionally mean it, but sometimes our body language very much shows what we truly feel. So if we see somebody in a wheelchair, or if we see somebody looking a little bit different than quote unquote whatever the norm is, okay, what we're used to seeing, we express it in nonverbal communication. And I think it's really important for us to consider that and maybe just be a little bit more sensitive the next time maybe we do see somebody that is not part of whatever the norm is, whatever that means.
Shall I improvise a very quick thing on the piano while you get ready for the next poem?
Go for it.
Here we go. We're improvising our format as we go along with you on our stream. And when I say our stream, that means your stream. Here we go. A little quick improvisation.
So to lighten it up a little bit, I'm going to read this one, and this one is called If. And again, if anybody is interested in making a purchase to this book, or for this book, send Stero a whisper. Here we go. If my mom had never gone that night to a party and had the chance to meet that guy with wavy hair, then they would not have had the dance that led him to calling her at work and asking for a date. And if she had not agreed that time, then there would have been a different fate. And if that date had not gone well, the relationship would have ended. But neither one played hard to get, so the going out together was extended. And if they had not decided that they were going to wed, then I would not have been conceived, and you'd be reading someone else's poem instead. Oh, that was cute. That's a poem about fate. And sometimes fate is not just something that happens coincidentally,
Wow.
but it happens for a reason and a purpose.
Jump into another one. I don't want to play anything in between. That was short and
Okay.
adorable.
Okay, the next one is called My Bad. I was walking down the street one day, just as happy as can be, when a young man talking on his cell had bumped right into me. He turned and looked me in the eye, though I did not get mad. He put the phone down at his side, and then he said, "My bad." I waited for a moment, then I asked him, "You're bad what?" He stared at me, then walked away, stating, "Man, you are a nut." I didn't know just what he meant, but I kept walking on. Soon something else did catch my eye. Before much time was gone, I saw some kids right on the block, and then I watched with dread as their speeding ball went through the air and hit me in the head. It made me feel quite dizzy, but I saw one nervous lad bending down to get his ball. Then he said to me, "My bad." Even though I was quite woozy, I inquired, "You're bad what?" And then that boy ran to his house, and I heard the front door shut. It must be some new language, or maybe some new phrase, but I can learn to communicate like they seem to do these days. The next day I went for a stroll right in the neighborhood. When I helped a lady with her bags, I proudly said, "My good." Outer Split, thank you so much for that incredible, generous
Oh my
donation. Much, much, much appreciation. Oh, I just made a rhyme. Did you hear that?
Good.
I just made a rhyme.
Say it again.
Thank you so, so much for that donation. We so greatly are fond of your appreciation.
Yay!
I don't think Bernie got that. Yeah, I'll take your job, Stero. Sure, why not? Outer, please wait for a few minutes. We got to give Bernie a little chill break from playing for too long. So we're doing a little poetry and piano, and then please send me a request or two.
Absolutely.
What Can We Do is the name of the next poem. Life goes so fast, it doesn't last. And even though we all do know this short-term show will quickly go, shouldn't fill us with woe, but a glow that we can be a woman or man who does have a plan to make Earth a fine place for each color and race, and put on each face much more than a trace of a smile with grace that will not erase. Though a shot in the night, which did cause a fright, at its harmful sight, and led to a fight and show of might, you know that's not right. So what shall we do? Go through our mind, and we will find that the people who've shined and we've loved through the years don't bring us tears or cause us fears. And they always appear to have love in their heart, doing their part in calming us down, getting rid of the frowns all over town, easing the stress caused by the mess that violence has brought, but we have not sought. And history has taught that many who thought that killing is cool are simply a fool, being so cruel, thought lives that they wrecked will bring them respect, but with intellect if we inspect and reflect, they're so incorrect. So what can we do? Peace is the key, and then we'll be free to look out and see how magically our lives will improve, and we'll have a groove to help us improve, and then we will move to a feeling inside that we will not hide, and then we can guide. Anybody who's cried 'cause their hope had once died will be by their side to show them how love can fit like a glove for each family, so each person can see that definitely life will be bright every day, every night. We'll be showered with light, be there for each other, every sister and brother. Bring happiness and joy to each girl and boy, and then you'll find a much clearer mind, and you'll know the true worth of your time here on earth. And when others respect on your life and reflect, you've earned their respect. And may I also inject, your grin will be wide. To yourself you'll confide, I don't have to hide what I'm feeling inside. You'll have earned all your pride. And that's what we can do. What do you think about that one?
Wow.
Hiya, Katie. That was a deep one. What do you think?
I loved it. Hey, Musashi, G-Master, Disney Man. Wow. All outer. Wow. Mindy raps. Mindy's been rapping right now.
Of course, G. You know that. That's an old story. Hiya, Dino.
I know.
Cool. Cool is the next. Cool is intention. Cool isn't fighting. Cool is the smile that comes from delighting. Cool isn't swagger, cool isn't glaring. Cool is the person who truly is caring. Cool isn't cursing, cool isn't harming. Cool is a person who isn't alarming. Cool can be me, and cool can be you. Cool can be seen by the things that we do. Cool isn't judged by a violent fool. Treat people right, and you'll always be cool. That's a deep one. This next one really got to me. It's called Protection. Listen to the words of this. I bought a gun on the street last year after a lot of serious reflection. The way things are going in my neighborhood, I felt my family needed some protection. With so many punks running wild and free, the violence will never cease. I would never use it unless I'm provoked. I'm really a man of peace. I locked it away in a place that's secure, and I've carefully hidden the key. I won't take it out unless there's a need, and I hope there will never be. In the year that's gone by, I'm happy to say I have never even handled that gun. I know if I'm forced to shoot it someday, it's not going to be very much fun. What was that noise? It came from the den. Let me check. Oh, where is that gun? Why is it there in my little girl's hand? Where is my 10-year-old son? Daddy, I thought the gun was a toy. I pointed it in Billy's head. I heard a loud bang. Then Billy fell down. He hasn't moved, Daddy. I think Billy's dead. What was I thinking getting that gun? Now it's ended up so tragically. Forget all the guns that are out on the streets. My family needed protection from me. Wow. That was seriously intense. And that talks about being
Wow,
so
Sarah. Wow.
so out there
Amazing.
careful, so out there sensitive, so out there not just thinking about, okay, let me get a gun to protect my family, but what about all the possibilities that could ensue as well? And in this poem, this little girl
Wow.
thought it was a gun to play with as a toy, and then went and killed her brother. How much reality of that, has happened out there in the world? Wow. Too much violence. That is a definite understatement. Too much violence.
And too much ignorance. Wow.
Next one is called The Breast. The waiting seemed to last for hours, till the door to the OR opened wide. The patient's parents stood and stared as the nurse and surgeon stepped outside. The surgery went well, they stated, but it went precisely as we guessed. The tumor was in fact malignant, and we had to take off Ronnie's breast. The parents cried for just a moment. They had known of that possibility. Now it was time to console their child, through Ronnie's present recovery. The doctor said it was successful, and the cancer was all taken out, but there would be some treatment given to erase each and every doubt. Ronnie never thought it could happen. It's never part of someone's plan. How could Ronnie's have that illness? Because Ronnie's a grown-up man. Though most are small, men do have breasts, and cancer cells might somehow be planted. So always look for clues around you. We can never take anything for granted. And I think that one really sends a message that so many times people assume that cancer occurs in women when it comes to breast cancer. And that's not so true.
Wow.
Everyone can get it. Everyone has an equal chance. Never take for granted that if you are of the male gender, that something can happen to you as well.
That's right. Wow. Got another one to go into? Or
I
should-
do.
Okay.
In my shoes. You think you know me and what I'm all about, but you haven't got a single clue. Of that, I've got no doubt. You think I'm lazy and I'm a shallow man, but you don't know me deep inside. You don't know I've got a plan. You think I'm hopeless and that I don't have a chance, but you haven't understood me or given me more than one short glance. You think I'm carefree and I'm not much into sharing, but have you ever spent the time to know if I'm really caring? You think I'm awful and I'm out there doing stuff, but I'm really very certain you haven't seen me quite enough. Do you understand that if you want to see my views, you have to see things like I see them? and take a long walk in my shoes. Then, if you try to do that, you may pick up certain clues, and things will make a lot more sense if you take a long walk in my shoes. But you think that I am very wrong about what I thought of you, and that I made assumptions that really weren't true. I guess the way to solve that is by walking in each other's shoes, and then you and I together can both check out some new clues. Then we can start the process to understand each other's views, and finally reach the point where we appreciate each other's shoes. I think that's something that's really, really intensely deep. It's so easy to view and to come up with ideas and come up with opinions about other people without really knowing the other person's point of view, the other person's perspective. Walk in someone else's shoes, and then you'll truly know what life on the other side in that person's world may truly be.
There are sometimes people who decide to do that, but it's usually people who are going to be writing a book or people who are making a documentary. It's not that easy, Mindy, is it?
No,
No.
not at all. So tell us, guys, we are ready for request. Tell us if you enjoyed those poems. We hope you did. Let us know if you like the idea of incorporating a little bit of poetry into the stream. One day again, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully Bernie will be up to another stream tomorrow, because we definitely, thank you so much, Leah, for that beautiful, beautiful raid. If you have a request,
thank
please
you.
send it over.
Leah Gonzalez.
We very, very much say thank you.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
And again, guys, anybody who wants to make a purchase for this amazing book of poetry, send Stero a whisper. Here we go. Moonlight Sonata is Outer's request.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is a perfect time to turn to page 249. And when I hear Moonlight Sonata, I say page 249 because this old book was my first album of the Beethoven sonatas, and this must be this book is over 50 years old. It's in pretty good shape, and it's called the Urtext edition, and it's unedited mostly, and it says Sonata quasi una fantasia de Gräfin Giulietta Guicciardi Gudivnet, componiert 1801, Opus 27, number 2. For this, I take my headphones off and get into the great master Beethoven.
That was beautiful. Outer loved it, and he also donated another $50.
Oh my God, Outer, you are too
Outer
kind.
is amazing.
Thank you so much.
We
wow.
We
I'm
are
so happy you loved it. I go nuts over this music. Mm.
waiting for another one from him.
Wow. While we're waiting, let me sing. You know what?
I just want to show you this. Is this?
Sure. Prelude, M, E minor. Oh, it's probably Chopin, Prelude in E minor. Let me see if I can find it. It may be what it is,
Okay.
because most preludes that we get requests for are Chopin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. to take a chance. Outer split, if this is not what you want, let us know. you so much.
I agree, Outer.
Outer, I'm so happy we're friends. Thank you so much.
This one is his next one, Bernie, right here. Do you know our old friend Kay Cola is with us?
I do, K-Cola. Michelle McLaughlin, The Beauty Within. I'm going to listen to it right now. Could you just show that to me one more time?
Sure.
I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Make it up. M-C-L-A-U-L.
G-H-L-I-N.
U-G-H-L-I-N. I hope it comes up. I found it. I'm glad. I'm gonna listen to it now.
We've got two matching ones, G. Yeah, it is a little on the
talking to
different.
me?
No,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
a little on the different side. We've got lots of different stuff. I don't think I know this one, Outer. At least I don't know it by name. Maybe once I hear it. Is it a new song or an oldie? We have a candle on that shelf, G. Okay.
Here we go.
That was an extraordinarily beautiful piece. Thank you for
Wow.
that so much, Outer. That was like
Howard, you're
really
amazing. Thank
chill, just like chill out and just
Thank you,
feel it
everybody.
through and
Bob
through.
said thank you.
That was amazing. Outer, again, thank you so much for your generosity. Really, really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Stero.
We have an amazing request, one of our all-time favorites for K-Cola,
What is it?
What the World Needs Now.
Oh, yeah. This is so true. Thank you, Kay. I can't wait to play this.
If I'm correct, K-Cola's requested this before, I think a few times.
K-Cola has been with us how
Forever.
many years?
I don't know. Do a exclamation followed, Kay. He's an oldie. We've had a lot of oldies of recent. Yesterday we had somebody that was here like 5 years and 10 months or something. It's like,
Wow.
gosh, that's scary.
Well, here's a Burt Bacharach, Hal David song, which is as new as it is old, because these words are, you can't get more real than this, because what the world needs now is love, sweet love. But what's even more important than that, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross, enough to last till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, it's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Oh, no, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another meadow. There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow. There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine. Oh, Listen, Lord, if you want to know what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, 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 not just for some. No, 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 just not for some, but for everyone.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, it's so funny. I don't even realize until I see myself on the screen that I just like naturally every time you play, I just sway.
It's
I'm like
beautiful.
I just sway. So it's not a put on thing, people. It's like he plays and I sway. It's like an innate
I gotta
thing.
interrupt
It's crazy.
you. I have to interrupt you.
Uh-huh.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead. We'll make a little switch here.
I'll be back.
Okay.
And Mindy is gonna come. You're gonna see Mindy live and bigger. Let me just move this out of the way. Oh, all of a sudden, this is pretty tricky. So what I'm gonna do is move this way, climb over, and hopefully hold my hand. Thank you. And want me to hold your hand?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Give me a few minutes and enjoy. Oh, bring the mic close to you. It is close.
Mm-hmm. Hi, you doogie. Hiya, Dis. Coffee break for everyone? Nah, he doesn't need a coffee break. He needs a pee break. We're not like really into coffee except the morning time. It interests me how people can drink it all throughout the day. But like in the morning, early time morning, hello puppy, we have to have it. But the rest of the day, it just kind of doesn't work that way. So, yeah, no coffee now. Not tea either. Tea is something that either you kind of need to feel tea. You need to either be sick and have like a cold or a flu or a stomach ache, and then tea really fits the bill. But otherwise, we never drink tea either. We drink a lot. We've got that Soda Stream, and we make our own seltzer. And sometimes we make cherry soda with it, and that's really about it. Like we drink a lot of seltzer, we drink a lot of water, and that's really about it. And some other stuff that, of course, we don't talk about. Anyway, yeah. Bobby Rydell had a hit in the 1960s with a song called Sway. Well, I'm going to have to listen to it stereo, and that one is definitely my song, for sure. You drink both all day long? What's that? Tea and coffee or wine? Which one? You like tea, Outer? Outer, where do you live? Are you from England by chance? Hello, puppy. Where are you from? I don't remember, Outer. Stuff? Okay, stuff. Oh, you're from Oregon. Okay. What kind of tea do you like? Our son Max had gone to England a number of years ago, and he came back with like hundreds of bags of tea from England, and that is like to die for. Nothing like tea from England. But sometimes I get in the mood. Oh God, Stero, you're so weird. Sometimes I get in the mood for like a chamomile tea. You know, I don't like to kind of drink it straight without a little bit of flavor. Sometimes tea and honey with lemon, you know, but it's got to be like really either cold or have to have the need for it. What do you like to drink, Stero? Now that we're going to talk about what do you like to drink stream. You're a delayed G, okay. Stero, what do you like to drink? Hiya, Tixie. Tell us what you like to drink. I spend time in New Orleans. A little sweet tea is nice. I also like, back in the day when we didn't have COVID, and back in the day when, people went out to eat. We have not gone to a restaurant in almost a year. The last time we went to a restaurant was my birthday, which was March 4th. So that is like, life's weird, right? Life's very different nowadays. But in a Japanese restaurant or a Chinese restaurant, I used to love Chinese tea too. Stero, you like flavored water? That always made me like very nauseous. I could never get into flavored water. No. What kind of flavor do you like? Sometimes when Bernie makes the seltzer, he'll put in a piece of fresh lemon or fresh lime. But anything that's like artificial, I just don't like it. What about the rest of you? What do you like to drink? Phlox, what do you like to drink? Thank you, Tixie. Tixie, what do you like to drink? Are you a water drinker?
I need a nut.
Hiya, Lap. You like to drink cold coffee. We call it iced coffee. Yeah, we like iced coffee in the summertime. I don't like it in the wintertime. Andreas drinks apple juice with mineral water and in moderation beer brewed according to the German purity law. Wow, I don't think we've ever had, did we ever have pure brewed mineral water? Bernie? Apple juice with mineral water and beer brewed. Yeah, no, it just wild berry grape splash. Nah, that sounds to me, Stero, very nasty. But I'm glad you enjoy it. What's your and Piano Impro Man's favorite food? Well, we've got a couple of things that we really like. We're very much into, especially now that Bernie is on a stricter diet than he was prior because of his illness. We love Mexican food. We don't, really make much of that, but we do love Mexican food. Sometimes we like Indian food. We don't eat any red meat. We don't eat any pork products. We eat fish. We like fish. We eat a lot of salads. I actually told Bernie today we got to go on a little salad break because we're eating a lot of it, and eating too much of it can.
We're making our own pizza later.
Tonight we're making our own pizza. I can actually show you the.
Should I bring the dough over?
Yeah, enchiladas. Yeah, we love enchiladas. Green meat? Nah, no green meat either, Stero. Just chicken and turkey. That's it. No red meat. Purple meat would be nice, but no. Hiya, Gigi. We haven't seen you in a pupper's year. So anyway, what did we do? Yesterday we made dough. And we made, thank you so much for the follow, Arav. We made a cheese bread, a cheddar cheese bread. We've done that in, no, I'm teasing you, Outer. I'm teasing. Or Stero's teasing, because he's crazy. But anyway, we made a cheddar cheese bread, and it is amazing. We've done that in Twitchin' in the Kitchen when we do our cooking episodes. We haven't done that in a really long time. I'm not sure since Bernie came home from the hospital if we've done, I think we may have done one Twitchin' in the Kitchen. We've got to do that again. Kraken, it's exclamation followed with an ED. No, followed. So anyway, we have, wow, you're mad old, Crack. We've got all these old people coming yesterday and today, 5 years plus. Hiya, Young.
Wow.
Yes, we keep a kosher home, Young, yes. So we don't eat pork products, you're correct, yes. So anyway, this dough, we divided the dough in half, and we this one we didn't put the cheddar cheese in. So this one we're gonna add mozzarella cheese and pizza sauce, and we're gonna cook up some mushrooms, and we're gonna add it to the pizza, of course, and that's what we're gonna do for dinner. So we do lots and lots and I mean, everything that we eat now, of course, is home baked. So Gigi, you are almost as old as I am, so yep, you are one of our originals for sure. One of our originals, yep. But what's really cool about this lap is that the pizza is not oily. And, you know, it's just, the taste is unbelievable. I have to talk to you about a recipe that is so easy to talk to you about, and what you have to do is buy yourself an air fryer if you don't have it.
Catch?
Okay, here we go. We're going to play a little catch now.
1, 2, 3.
Wonderful, there goes dinner, right? He did that intentionally.
Well, at least it's in a baggie.
There we go. That's our dough. Our dough for dinner. Dough for dinner. Okay, now you.
Go for dinner.
Yeah,
I like
here we go. You catch now.
Wait a minute. Oh, shoot.
Right. He got it in his arm.
I got it,
Okay.
I got it.
So, Stero, you're so weird. So I had the exclamation followed. ED.
Just make it for
ED.
me.
So I want to tell you about this recipe that we're going to talk about next. Easier than this recipe, you can't
Can
get.
I leave it out?
Yeah. Easier than this recipe. It is so good. It is so healthy. No oil. It is amazing. So this is what it is. You take followed ED deck. You take a cauliflower and you just peel off the florets. You want to get all the core and all the hard stuff out and just discard it. You're going to spray with some canola oil or non-stick spray and air fryer. You can also put it in the oven, but guaranteed 1,000% you will not at all get the same outcome. You have to get an air fryer. Stero, if you don't have an air fryer, you've got to buy yourself one, because you keep sending me poems and I'll send you recipes. We'll have an even exchange. So, what do? You season it. We add garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, some seasoned 21, and some Old Bay seasoning. If you've never heard of Old Bay, you gotta try it. Look online, go to Amazon, you gotta buy it. It's for everything. You can put it in salads, you can put it on fish, you can put it on chicken, you can put it on red meat, you can put it on pork, you can put it on anything. It is an amazing all-purpose seasoning. So you season it really well, and then you put it in the air fryer at about 350, 360 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes, and you've got yourself air-fried cauliflower. When we had lunch today, I made egg salad, and normally, well,
Did you tell them to spray?
I did.
oil first?
I did. So we made egg salad, and normally we'll have, like maybe some chips with it or some, form of carbohydrate with it. You need nothing with this. This, because it's so crisp and it's so crunchy and it's so flavorful, I'm sure you could do it with we've done it with other vegetables too, but the cauliflower takes the cake. We've done it with Brussels sprouts. I'm sure we can do it with broccoli, but cauliflower is to die for. Okay, Stero, I'm not going to talk to you anymore because you're getting mad weirder as the moments progress, so we will stop that. And next, Bernie is going to play Legend of Zelda, Song of Storms.
Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta walk over the wire.
Hiya, Poop Thought. Welcome.
Ooh, hi. Now that I have the electric keyboard set up, there's a short wire, so I gotta be very careful how I walk over. Let me get one sip.
I think the puppers are saying hello to you, Poop Thought.
is my intention now to play my best Storm of Storms ever. And I will use 2 keyboards. Firefly. Mwah.
Thank you so much for joining us, Firefly, and thank you so much for the raid. You're amazing. We so appreciate all the beautiful messages that you've sent Bernie on Facebook. We really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. If there's anything he can play for you, Firefly, please send it to me in a whisper. And then, guys, we're going to do a little shout out to Firefly as well. Andreas has a request here, Beethoven Sonata, right here.
Wow. I wish. Andreas, you once requested this of me, and I don't have my book, my second volume of Beethoven. So the only thing I can do is hope that I don't disappoint you, Andreas, because it's going to be, oh my goodness gracious, thank you, Tixie. It's going to be an improvisation on the urtext. You know, I had it. I don't think I have it here. I next stream, I promise. Well, I would hope to promise at least. Maybe I shouldn't make a promise, but I'll search for it if I have the energy to find the. There's another book just the same size of the sonatas of Beethoven, which came after these. These are his earliest sonatas. So let me see what I can do with this. And here we go. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going for it, Andreas.
Only I would accept a poop thought hop for him. That's it. One hop, that's it. No more than that. That was insane. Crazy
Thank
good.
you.
Crazy good.
I love you.
Firefly Piano would like to hear some Piano Man, and she said you don't have to play the whole thing.
Oh, Firefly, you're so nice.
Poop Thought, thank you so much for your donation. Koken, thank you so much for yours. Koken, please send me a request. Prav, thank you so much for your donation. Please send me a request as well. I'm so sorry I didn't mention that. Thank you, Justy, for the follow.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes." La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Yeah, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling so right. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. He sure does. And he's quick with a joke. Or light up your smoke. But there's someplace that he'd rather be. He says, "Bernie, I really think it's fucking kidding me." As a smile turned away from his face. Yeah, you know, Bernie, I'd really be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Wah, 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 wah. Ba, bo, ba, bo, ba, bo, ba, bo, ba, 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 ba. Now, Paul is a real estate novelist. He never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably be there for the rest of his life. Yeah, sing us a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Yeah, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling so right. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile. Oh, 'cause she knows that it's me they're coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano
It sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like mule and beer, and they sit at the bar and they throw cheers in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, sing us a song. You're the piano man, yeah. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling so right. Sure do, baby.
Sydney was clapping for you, and he says
Thank
there
you.
is only one daddy piano impro man, only one piano impro man. Oh,
Oh,
I see a Snoopy.
Snoopy.
Hi there, Snoopy. Oh, Andreas,
my
bless
God,
you. Thank
Andreas.
you so much. Thank you.
I love
Thank you
you.
so much.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thank
Oh
you,
man,
thank
keeping us financially healthy too. Thank
I gotta
you.
take Puppers out, but Mr. Poop Thought would like to hear Runaround Sue.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hear it right now. I love running around with Sue.
Come on, Samantha. Come on. Come on. No? You wanna come? Come on. You gotta pee.
This is
Come.
by Dion. Is Stero still with us?
Yes.
Stero, did you tell Poop Thought to do this one? I see you just wrote it in now. Woo! Oh my God. Dion and the Belmonts.
We had a super rainy day here, and those puppers do not like to go out when it's wet. Hiya, Mary. Hiya, Pet. Aw, thank you so much, Pet. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Firefly. We really appreciate your raid. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for following, everybody. Thank you so much. Your follows mean so much. We're getting up there. We're getting up to over 196,000 follows now. Thank you. Here we go. Runaround Sue. Dion and the Belmonts from the Bronx, New York, where Mindy was born, and I was born, and so was Stero. Here's my story, it's sad but true. It's about a girl that I once knew. She took my love, then ran around with every single guy in town, wow, 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 yeah. I should have known it from the very start. The girl wouldn't leave me with a broken heart. Now listen, people, what I'm telling you, I keep a away from run around Sue, yeah. I miss her lips and the smile on her face, the touch of her hand and this girl's warm embrace. So if you don't wanna cry, I got to. I keep away from run around Sue. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, she likes to travel around, yeah. She loved you, she put you down. Now people, let me put you out. So goes around with other guys. Here's the moral and the story from the guys who know. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that you ever knew, they'd say, keep away from around so. Hey, 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 hey. Keep away from soul. She likes to travel around, yeah. She'll love you and she'll put you down. Now people, let me put you wide. She goes out with other guys. Woo! Woo! Yeah, baby. Here's the morning and the story from the guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that she ever knows, they'll tell you, keep away from around so. Stay away from that girl. Don't you know what to do now? Keep away from that girl. Don't you know what to do now? Yeah. This girl, I know what you'll do. Keep away. From around so. Whoa, whoa, keep away from around so. Yeah, baby, keep away from run around so.
How are you feeling?
Great, man.
Okay. Mr. Koken would like Midnight at the Oasis.
That's so
Guys,
amazing.
if you have not followed Mr. Koken, you need to do so.
That's so wild because only yesterday somebody requested it, and that was the first time I ever played it. Remember? Mm-hmm. Wow. And this song was sung by...
Thank you for the follow, Trey.
Thank you. Maria Moldauer. Has anybody ever heard of Maria Moldauer? Wow, she was amazing because I don't know of any other song she sang but this one, but this was one hell of a song. So
Welcome
much
to
fun.
all the new followers as well.
Midnight at the Oasis. Send your camel to bed. Shadows painting our faces. Traces of romance in our heads. Heaven's holding a half moon, shining just for us. Let's slip off to a sand dune real soon and kick up a little dust. Come on, cactus is our friend. He's pointing our way. Come on till the evening ends. Till the evening ends. You don't have to answer. There's no need to speak. I'll be your belly dancer, prancer, and you can be my chick. I know your daddy's a sultan. I know it, known to all, with 50 girls to attend him. They all send him, jump at his beck and call. But you won't need no harem, honey, when I'm by your side. And you won't need no camel, no, 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 when I take you for a ride. Come on, cactus, cactus is our friend. He'll point out the way. Come on till the evening ends, till the evening ends. Midnight at the Oasis. Send your camel to bed, yeah, baby. Go to sleep, camel, go to sleep now, baby. Got shadows painting our faces and traces of romance in our heads. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 yeah. Woo, yeah. Midnight on the Oasis.
That was crazy good. I hope you loved that, Koken. So, Bernie, we have a couple of requests left. I need to honestly know, because we said we weren't going to do more than the amount of time we're already playing. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's a good thing I took a nap today.
Okay, we're just going to do a couple more
really-
requests that we
seriously,
have,
I'm
and
really
then we
feeling
have to
good.
stop because otherwise you're going to be out of it.
I don't know. I
yeah.
really feel good.
I know, but then you're also going to say later that you're exhausted, and then tomorrow you're going to feel sick. So
Hopefully not. That's
well,
the past.
we're going to
We
do
always-
what Mama
we
Mindy
always-
says we're going to do, and
we
that's
always
all
hope
there
for
is to it.
We always hope for great big changes.
Okay, but we're following my lead.
Of course.
Glenn Miller, right over here,
Glenn Miller, where is it?
right here. Andreas.
Oh, Andreas, I gotta hear this one. Pennsylvania 6, 5,000. Pennsylvania 6, 5,000. Yeah, yeah, Andreas, yeah. Pennsylvania 6, 5,000. Pennsylvania. And I'm gonna hear it right now, and I can't wait because I love the 40s music, even though I'm very young and I'm so far away from the 40s. Okay, here we go. We gotta get this sound here.
Trey, thank you so much for the donation.
Oh man, this music you can move to, baby. Woo!
Peter, thank you so much for the donation. Your request is next.
I'm ready for this, baby. I'm ready for this. This got me in a whole new mood. A Pennsylvania 6, 5,000. Pennsylvania 6, 5,000, yeah. Pennsylvania 6, 5000. Oh, yeah. Pennsylvania 6, 5000. Yeah,
Crazy
baby.
good. All right, here we go. Next one coming up is, I love this next request. I just have to find it.
I'm happy you love it.
And it is, where'd it go? Two Hearts by Phil Collins.
Oh, wow. I'm going to find it.
Thank you, CPT, so much for the follow. Guys, after this song, we're probably going to end because got to make sure this man doesn't get too pooped out.
Oh,
Because...
don't be mad at her.
Yeah.
She takes good care of me.
Not only that, but I'm getting all sorts of whispers that you're starting to look tired, and I'm getting all
shit.
kinds of text messages from people saying, Mindy, you better end, or I'll never talk to you again.
Well,
so, there we go.
You guys are keeping me alive. Thank you.
That's it. Guys, also, as I said before, I'll say it one more time. If you have not followed and checked out the stream for our dear friend Mr. Koken, please make sure you do so. We're going to give him another shout out. He's been with us
Promise
forever
I'll stay alive. Promise.
and has been a huge, huge supporter of our stream. And if ever he's on, when we are going off, you know he is the man we are going to. Thank you, Orville.
Well, there was no reason to believe she'd always be there. But if you don't put faith in what you believe in, it's getting you nowhere. 'Cause it hurts, you never let go. Don't look down, just look up. But she's always there to behind you, just to remind you. Two hearts believing in just one mind. You know we're two hearts believing in just one mind. 'Cause there's no easy way to understand it. There's so much of my life in her, and it's like I'm blinded. And it teaches you to never let go. There's so much love you'll never know. She can reach you no matter how far, wherever you are. Two hearts believing in just one mind, beating together till the end of time. You know we're two hearts believing in just one mind, together forever till the end of time. She knows there'll always be a special place in my heart for her. She knows, yes, she knows, no matter how far apart we are. She knows I'm always right there beside her. Yeah, two hearts believing in just one mind, beating together till the end of time. You know we're two hearts believing in just one mind, together forever till the end of time. You know we're two hearts believing in just one mind, two hearts believing in just one mind. Whoa. Living in just one mind, two hearts believing, 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 believing in just one mind.
We've got one more request for Mr. Poop Thought. The Dark World Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past.
Whoa.
You like veal parmesan, Stero?
Oh man, you're getting me hungry. I'm getting hungry.
We don't do veal, Stero, we do eggplant. You like eggplant parmesan? While Bernie's doing this, I'm going to wash my hands and start pressing out that dough.
I gotta hear this right now. Here we go. A link. Thank you so much, Poop. A link to the.
Bernie,
Yeah.
Trev gave a donation and did not request a song. Can you see, ask him if he's still here and if there's something.
Thank you, Stero. Tell me who again? I couldn't hear you.
Trev, T-R-E-V.
Wait, let me take my headphones off because I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
Trev donated.
Trey?
Trev, T-R-E-V.
Trez. Mindy's in the kitchen and she's saying you donated and you didn't give you didn't tell me what you want to hear. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, there you are. TRYZ? No, it's not. TR. Wherever you are. What?
$1 donation.
A wonderful, every donation is shows your support and your love. Thank you so much. TREZ?
I think it was T-R-E-V.
Tread. TRED. What would you like to hear? While I'm waiting, I'm gonna make up something really just relax because I just want to chill on some.
You want to talk about a multitasking household? He improvises on a piece, crazy, and I make crazy pizza all at the same
Unbelievable.
time. All right, guys, we are going to wish
We love
everybody
you
a
all.
beautiful evening.
Thank you.
And we are going to thank you for joining us today. Big, big, big time. We want to thank everybody who
Hey,
supported
sugar.
the stream today. Big time as well. And hopefully, guys, we'll be able to come back tomorrow. Hopefully, he won't be exhausted tomorrow. And hopefully,
Thank you,
we'll be
G.
able.
Thank
Please,
you.
please follow Bernie on Twitter. And
Love you
also,
all.
check out when we're going to be back next. We hope for tomorrow,
hold up,
everybody.
Auntie.
And we'll see you all next time. Have
Oh,
a
man.
beautiful, beautiful evening. And Stero, thank you so much for giving us the
Stero.
opportunity to read your poems. Good night, everybody.